Hey everybody, welcome back to another 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 video. This week, we've got some Cobra mirrors. Stay tuned. Okay, I picked up these Cobra Terminator mirrors on eBay, and for those of you that may be familiar, know that these things are going for quite a premium. So I picked these up. They were definitely on the lower end of the values, and they just happened to be dark shadow gray, just like my car. However, the bases need to be refinished, and I did kind of a preliminary polish on these, and this one looks pretty good. There's a couple little, I guess maybe some old bug residue or something. I'm not sure on both of them. So I'm not sure. I may try to wet sand these a little bit. But for right now, I don't think I'm not gonna paint these the body color. Although I did when I had my Bullet. I got some black ones and painted them dark Highland green. So I think what I'm gonna do to start is actually take these apart. It'll give me an opportunity to clean them, and then I can kind of scuff, and there's some chips right there in this black, and I'll do a nice satin base. This one has been refinished. This one over here looks like it is not refinished, so there's a little bit of a different sheen on those. So if I remember correctly, these things do come apart, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, moving on, there are supposed to be 3 T20 Torx screws in here. Annoyingly, one was missing, so I'm going to have to try to find one of these. It seems to be okay, but I can tell this one has been apart before. This is the one where the base has been repainted because the rubber grommet is not where it needs to be, which I guess makes my job a little easier. So essentially, just need to separate these two, which will allow me to go ahead and sand. Well, I'm going to clean everything. It'll allow me to sand this and get ready for refinish. One thing that's pretty interesting to note is this mirror was produced on January 2nd of 03, and my 2003 Mach 1 was also produced in January of 2003. So this mirror is exactly as old as the car. This would have come from a Terminator, an 03 Terminator. So, of course, they're interchangeable. I've got this separated enough. I'm not going to pull off this grommet all the way. I could probably take everything off, but I think it's fine just the way it is. It'll allow me to go ahead and clean, sand, and tape off and refinish this one. All right, I've got a new piece of 400 grit, and I'm going to go ahead and sand this down, and you can see this base has been sloppily repainted before you can see a paint drip there, but mostly it doesn't look very good, but there's a couple chips in the finish right there, so I'm going to feather those in as much as possible, get it cleaned up. All right, with this base all sanded and cleaned, I cleaned it with some Windex and paper towel, ready to move on to the other one. So I'm going to repeat the process on the other side and then get these ready to shoot in a nice satin black. Well, off camera, I decided I didn't like there was a lot of chips and marring in the finish. So I took some 1500 and I wet sanded it out, and then I polished it, and actually it looks much better. It's not perfect, but I think it's good enough for right now. Ultimately, I think this does need another coat of high gloss clear over top, and I actually do have some 2K clear. I'm not going to open it right now. I do have shortly coming up another project where I'll need it, and I'll probably clear these mirrors at the same time. So I think with that, I'll check the other one, and then these will be ready to spray black. I'm going to use, because I already have this, some Rust-Oleum Canyon Black Satin. and hopefully it won't be too shiny. This, I think this is metal and this was a powder coat, whereas the other one was painted, of course, but maybe they'll be a little more shiny than the powder coat it was intended to be, but at least they'll both match. Okay, well, you join me in my very elaborate paint booth here, where these bases are both cleaned and prepped, and I'm ready to give them a couple coats of this all-in-one primer paint in satin black. So I'll do a couple coats and let it dry, put them back together, and they should be ready to install. First coat is done on the top side. What I need to do is go ahead and paint everything you can see fully, let it dry, and then turn it over and just do the bottom edge pretty much down here. That's the bottom side of the mirror. You don't really see that, but I'm certainly gonna paint that on both of them. So it's about 88 degrees here today, so it's pretty warm, especially for January, so these won't take long at all. They are all painted and reassembled, and they're still not as dry as I would like, so I'm gonna put these on tomorrow. Tomorrow being Saturday, I've got all day to do it. So I'm actually pretty happy with the way they turned out. Nice and even. The sheen is actually not as shiny as I feared they would be, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So now we wait till tomorrow. Welcome back. It's the next morning and the mirrors have had ample time to dry, so they're looking real good. Anyway, it's time to go ahead and install them. So this will just be a very quick segment. There's plenty of videos online about how to, remove the door panels and swap out the mirrors. So essentially, you need to remove this panel, remove that trim. There's some screws around, lift the panel off. First thing I need to do is actually remove this this tweeter cover. This friction fitted, it's held on, which will allow me to remove the base, remove the door panel, and then get to the 3 fasteners on the back side of the mirror and to the mirror plug, which is someplace down here. There is, on most cars, there is a pop clip on the back side right there. Mine happens to be missing, but I will be replacing them because I have a box of extras. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this door panel off and get the mirror swapped out. So I got the panel all loose. There's one Phillips head screw holding this on. Like I said, the fabric cover just pulls straight off. One Phillips head screw, one Phillips head screw right there. The whole panel lifts up and off, and you don't actually need to remove it. All you need is just access to go ahead and reach down and unplug the mirror, which I have done. So 3, I don't know, maybe those are 10 millimeters or whatever, we'll find out. And this comes straight off. Okay, the mirror is off, and those are 11 millimeters, believe it or not, kind of an odd size. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up underneath where the mirror base was, get the new one on, just as simple as that. And just a couple minutes later, it's installed. Interior panels all put back together. Haven't tried the mirror yet, but the ad said that they worked, so hopefully that is the case. They were sure expensive enough, they better work. Much better. On to the other side. And there they are. Love the way they look. Super expensive for what they are. And personally, I think they should have come on the car standard, but that just wasn't the case. But I've got them now. Happy with the way they turned out. Let me know what you think. If and when I ever sell this car, these are not going with it. Of course, I'll take them off and sell them separately, probably for substantially more than I even paid for them. because I know years ago I sold the set that I had on the Bullet, and since between selling those and buying these, the prices had gone up by a couple $100. So anyway, one more project done. Drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.